Imagine a world where you have absolute power. No one questions your authority. You command the largest army in the Greek world in history. In this world, the resources at your fingertips are immense. You could indulge every vice. You could punish every enemy with no consequences. Yet, amidst all this power, you face an important question. How do you choose to wield it? This journey begins with a simple yet profound choice. Every night, you decide tomorrow you'll improve what you built today. Decency means choosing kindness over cruelty. It means valuing integrity above all else. Being a source of strength when all seems lost. Sometimes carrying a burden others can't alone, or at all. Let's break down how this can be applied. First, reflect on your actions. Ask yourself if they align with your values. Then, prioritize the potential of your decisions. How do they better others? Lastly, nurture your humility when in power. Recognize your humanity and limitations. Consider this example. A powerful ruler could easily extract resources from the weak. Yet, through decency, they invest in communities instead. This creates lasting goodwill, better understanding, and collaboration. Choose decency to lead with compassion. Reflect, prioritize impact, and remain humble. Empower yourself with this choice today. Strive to be a force for good. Imagine the world you could create, one driven by decency, not dominance. While holding that power, his obsession wasn't wealth or conquest. It was reminding himself, reminding you, to just be decent, to be humble, to not let power destroy the soul, instead to better himself and others. The Philosopher King, a guide to Marcus Aurelius I. The introduction. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man on earth, yet he is remembered for his humility. Meditations is the journal of a man trying to remain a decent, humble human being while holding power over millions. The survival strategy. His philosophy wasn't ivory tower theory, it was a survival kit for a man living through a pandemic and a decade of brutal warfare. 2. The human side. Vulnerability is strength. The emperor who struggled to wake up despite his status, Marcus dealt with the same mundane struggles we do. He famously wrote an internal dialogue to force himself out of bed. And rising to the work of a human being. Why then am I dissatisfied if I'm going to do the things for which I exist? He cried in public when his favorite tutor died, and again when seeing the victims of the plague. He believed that suppressed emotions lead to a hard heart. The first co-emperor, in a radical move for a Roman leader, he insisted his adopted brother, Lucius Verus, serve as co-emperor. He didn't want absolute power, he wanted a partner in the burden of leadership. 3. The social stoic. Born for each other. Unlike monk-like stoics who sought isolation, Marcus believed in the ingrained social nature of humanity. He famously said humans were made to work together like feet, hands, and eyelids. To obstruct each other is contrary to nature. The radical perspective. He began his mornings by preparing for meddling, ungrateful, arrogant people. But instead of hating them, he viewed them as misguided brothers. The advantage. This fosters high-level leadership and empathy. By seeing difficult people as misguided and simply not knowing better, you maintain your composure and your ability to lead them effectively. 4. Quotes with modern advantages. Mental resilience. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The dichotomy of control. In an era of digital noise, focusing only on your reactions prevents burnout and builds an inner fortress. Strategic problem solving. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Emotional intelligence. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Focused productivity. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. B1. The quality of life. The sunlight perspective. He practiced a technique called the view from above, where he would imagine himself looking down at the earth from the stars. This helped him realize that his problems, and the empire's problems, were tiny in the grand scheme of time and space. History isn't just a record of the past, it's a map for your future. The greatest thinkers didn't just study the world, they improved how they lived it. Don't just watch, apply. If you want to keep navigating with open eyes, subscribe and we'll take that journey together. Until next time.